if the Niners are in win now mode, why let go of Jimmy and hand the keys to a rookie quarterback? Wouldn't the responsible thing to do be to have Jimmy Garoppolo as the bridge quarterback and try to still contend with him on the roster? Yeah, that leads us to our next question. When will the Niners dump Jimmy Garoppolo? Is he needed for one more year? Do you think he'll be on this team through 2021?
It's funny. It's funny because I thought about this where it kind of makes sense that the Niners were like sniffing around all these veteran quarterbacks right before. I think they've had this idea that they were going to do this for a while. They're right. You talked about Gardner Minshew. They sniffed around Joe Flacco. They tried to get, I guess, if you want to quantify it, Mitchell Trubisky as a veteran quarterback, but they have been linked to several quarterbacks that have been in the league for a few years, which it didn't really. Some of those moves didn't really make sense, but now they kind of do. And do you really think Jimmy would be a great mentor quarterback? Because
no,
I don't think so either.
I think Nick Mullins would be a better mentor to a quarterback than Jimmy.
Yeah. I don't think Jimmy is interested in sharing anything and any of that. So I don't know that he really makes sense to keep on the roster. I mean, I don't know that you can get anything from it. If they can get anything from him, I think that's great. Hopefully, if I said a 4, if they can get a 4th round pick back for him, I mean, that'd be great. And get a veteran to come in and mentor the kid. But yeah, I think 21 is. I don't want to say it's a wash, but I don't think this is a Super Bowl year. I think it's this move is for the future. It's not for right now.
So would it be better to get that rookie guy on the field, get him some reps, and get him some game experience so he's ready to go?
I think so. I think maybe you might play another guy for a couple games early in the year, but I think at least after a couple games he'll be on the field.
Yeah. Why do guys like Cowherd and ESPN say it will be Lance at 3? Makes sense because Lance Pro Day is already over. Fields Pro Day is next week. Weird. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think Lance at 3. I don't know. I mean, unless
you really have to trade up to get Lance? I don't know.
I don't think you do. I think maybe 8 for if you had to trade up for Lance. 8-ish. But up to 3, it's a little bit steep.
In my opinion, it's going to be difficult for a rookie quarterback to compete in this division. He's going to have to play scary pass rushers and 3 playoff caliber teams. Again, I don't think it's going to be
the computer. Jimmy did. If listen, I said this a couple minutes ago. If Kyle can work an offense around Jimmy G, who has clear issues in certain areas. If Kyle can do that with Jimmy Garoppolo, why can't he do that with a rookie that's going to? A bunch of these rookies aren't going to have problems throwing deep, so he's going to have that in the arsenal. A few of them have that mobile component, so he's going to be able to add that into the playbook. Obviously, they're not going to be Tom Brady or they're not going to be Russell, but they should be able to give you some things in your playbook to run an offense. So
I would imagine he feels the same way.
Yeah. I don't think it's. Yeah. I think that it's a different game now, and like I said, quarterback is still the most difficult position to play, but it's not as difficult as it was in the past. So I think it's more likely for a rookie confused to have success than in the past.
Final word on this subject. Do you think they trade him for whatever, a 4th or whatever, like during the draft this year?
Probably.
Okay.
I tweeted this out, but it's possible that Jimmy forces his way out. I mean,
right. Why would he even want to be here? Quietly just say, come on, can I please, come on. You don't need me anymore. You're moving on. Let me move on.
It's clear I'm not part of the future. Can you let me move on, please?
Makes sense. Hester says, Jones wouldn't surprise me. I know I would sell myself on the idea and he is a system fit, but part of me is like, why give up so much for a late first-round prospect? As I said, I wouldn't be surprised if quarterbacks go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this year. It's a weird year.
I don't think he's a late round prospect. I don't like him necessarily. I don't like him necessarily at 3, but I'm going to tell you now he's not a late round prospect. I think he's moved himself up into the top 10, certainly top 15. think he's a late round prospect. I do think he can. There's a good probability he could play as well as Jimmy G.
If Kyle Shanahan looks at Mac Jones and says, that's a young Matt Ryan, and I would know because I coached middle-aged Matt Ryan, and that is Matt Ryan, and I could have the same kind of offense I had in Atlanta with Mac Jones. If that's how he feels, then Matt Ryan was the number 3 pick in the draft, and he's worth it. I'm not sure that he's necessarily the next Matt Ryan, but if that's what Kyle feels, then you could justify taking him with number 3. All he would have to say at the press conference is, dude, this dude is Matt Ryan. I don't care.